The season of Court Alley of the Tom and Gwen Storytime series of season 2 continues on and on, Outling. With only a few more episodes to go, Outling. We're moving on today, Outling, with episode 18, Outling. The Raid to Callan Castle, Outling, based on the DVD of Start Your Engine. So, hop on board and explore the island of Sodor. Might need my glasses for this one, Outling. And I might need a drink. Court might need to zoom in so I can see everything. It was a beautiful day out on the island of Sodor. Bencher is one of the biggest engines on the railroad. It was happy because he had a very important job to do. He was taking the Duke and Duchess Buckler to Callan Castle for Lord Callan's birthday ball. The Duke and Duchess were waiting at the station near their summer house with a special gift for Lord Callan. "We will arrive in good time, Spencer," said the Duke. "At the border alley and own special coat, and I'm getting a very special seat." "Don't worry," Spencer replied. I won't let you down." The engine thought he was very funny. Bertie thought four-wheeled alley were the best. Thomas knew six would better. Spencer was driven. That Twightly was the best of all. The Duke and Duchess alley were in a hurry, so Spencer chucked away alley, and he went along and Reverend Maiden. Spencer came to a stop. "What was that?" asked the Duke and Duchess. My mount ring had snapped," said Spencer. "Look and nickel." "Now what?" asked the Duke. Meanwhile, Tom and the tank engine were waiting at Knapford Station when Bertie arrived. Just as they were saying hello to Spencer, pulled in, but the engine heard a sound of a bicycle bell outly, serving a ride with Mr. Percival outly. "Are you still riding that old thing, are you?" asked the Topham Hat cheekily. I'm a perfect at my bike," Mr. Percival replied. "Two wheels are the best, I always say." Tom arrived a minute later outly. "What's wrong, Spencer? Have you my twit wheel let you down?" he asked teasingly. "Not funny, Tom," said Spencer. "I have to get the Duke and Duchess to Callan Castle on time." I'll take them," Tom offered. The Duke and Duchess outly climbed aboard Clarewell, and off they hurry. But at Thomas's turn alley around the band alley, there was a falling tree across the line. He shrivelled off the hat. "This isn't our day," the Duke said, "and we should come along. But Bertie, what's up, Thomas?" he asked. "The Duke and Duchess must get to Callan Castle. They can't be late." Bertie offered to take them by road. The Duke and Duchess outly were mentoring. "What an adorable little butt," said the Duchess. "I told you, Thomas, four wheels are the bet," Bertie said. Bertie drove down the road, smiling of all. but he didn't. But he didn't notice some sharp stone ahead. Suddenly, pop! Bertie had a flat tire. He pulled over Atlee, and the Duke went upset. We're just not going to get there in time for my feet, he said. Just then they heard a sound of a bicycle bell. What happened? Mr. Purple asked. He rolled up. When the Duke explained, Mr. Purple offered to help. I suppose I could ride to the Helen Bell, the Dutch said awkwardly. No, Mr. Purple replied, laughingly. Wait here. I'll get help. 2 wheels to the rescue. I always say. He rolled up to the nearest telephone to call the Soldier and Rescue Center. Very soon there was a sound of popular Latin. Harold the helicopter replied up. Hop aboard, you're great, said Harold Atlee. He took off and Lawson handed the ground to Callan Castle. When the arriving said Lauren Callan Atlee, eat greatly it gets, but where's Venture? We'll tell you about over dinner, Atlee, answered the Duke. Thank you, Harold, said the Duchess. Harold smiled and flew off. At Navarre Station that evening, Venture and Bertie and Thomas were chatting about their day event. Venture was ugly because he had a broken down and roll about. Well, you are all fixed now, Thomas told him, and a flat tire because of mountain, Bertie said. Just then Harold scooped over, and it was Harold who saved the day. Thomas said, and didn't use any wheel, ha ha. And Harold grew up, and everyone smiled. The end. But wait. There's more to the story, Atlee. Did it a 2-episode outlay. So the next story is the best engine ever. So hop on board again and explore the island of Sodor. The best engine ever. Connor and Caitlin Outley are the very fat engine Outley who love racing each other Outley, and they take passengers back and forth between the island of Sodor and the mainland. One day they've been around the bend Outley. Caitlin was alarmed to see a red flag at the side of the track. Ahead, Caitlin saw Emily blocking her path. Caitlin whistled and steamed on her brake. Connor blew past. Emily was remembering. Sorry, she said. I broke down. I can't move. Nothing to be sorry about, Caitlin replied. Everybody breaks down sometime. Emily asked Caitlin Outley to put into a sign. Caitlin didn't have bumper Outley, and she couldn't send Emily Outley without them. So she moved over to the other side, to the other track, and her passengers were getting impatient. Later that day, Outley, Emily was still waiting on the track when Caitlin returned. Hi, Caitlin, said Emily. Caitlin, what track? Where are your coaches? I am taking you to the teamwork, Caitlin replied. As she bubbled up behind Emily, I wasn't going to leave you, standing here. Emily, I wasn't going to leave you behind here, standing here. And Caitlin pulled Emily along. Connor replied. Connor approached, ready to rake alongside Caitlin. Beat up. Wow, this is that, Emily said. Not really, Caitlin replied. You are a bit heavy, Allie. That is my coat, Allie. What? Said Emily. You are a big team like me, Caitlin replied. That made Emily mild. Connor was going so fast, soon kept up beat by Caitlin. Emily, but he slowed down and approaching the station. Caitlin and Emily continued to the teamwork. And Emily was being with Alton and Great. She told Victor Outley about Caitlin Outley. She is so fat and she made me the best engine ever. Being fat in anything, Emily, said Victor kindly. But Emily was daydreaming Outley, and she saw herself racing along the main line like Caitlin. A few days later, Outley, Tom and the tank engine saw Emily in the sunken yard. What the matter? Tom asked. Where she did reply to his hello. Emily sighing. Caitlin is better Outley than me at anything. Anything? She can't be, Tom said firmly. She is, Emily said. She really is. Nothing could make Emily feel better. The next day, Emily was delivering a good hoping castle outlay. Next day, Emily was delivering good outlay to Alted Castle. She was surprised to see Caitlin outlay on the other track. Her driver and fireman were entering her looking puzzle outlay. Did you break down? Emily asked. No, Caitlin answered. My driver outlet thought I heard a breaking sound. They are checking me over, and it looked like you beat me outly on the way down the hill. Caitlin said to Emily, mild. Emily headed down the step alley and the hill the way to the castle. Suddenly, she heard Caitlin calling for help. My brake had failed. Help! Caitlin cried. Look out, Emily! I can't stop. Caitlin went running down the hill. Emily tried to stop. Emily tried to be up. Suddenly, she heard a tremble crack. Caitlin were muttering into her from behind. Don't worry, Caitlin. I got you, Emily said Emily. As she bringing herself and screaming on her brake, finally, Emily managed to go low them down, and they stopped safely at the bottom of the hill. Caitlin said to himself, Oh, Emily, you are my hero. Emily smiled proudly, but when she pulled forward, she heard an awful crunch. Front of Caitlin, screaming goodbye in the man. This is why I don't put you our son, Caitlin said. It always messing up my ground. This is why you didn't put me into the sign because of your guilt, Emily asked. Yes, I wish I had buttered and run like you, Caitlin answered. But how brave you were today, Emily. I'm so lucky you are a friend like you to help me. Everybody break down sometime, Caitlin Emily said with a cricket alley. I am lucky to have a friend like you. The end. Well, everyone, I hope you did enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tom and Friend Storytime, Outling. I know you're asking me. What will happen in episode 19, Allie, of the Tom and Ren Storytime series? Well, you have to find out yourself. That's another story. That's a story for another day.